If you are looking for the quality answer of the questions from Blow Hot, Blow Cold, the chapter 15 of EVS book of class 5, then this video is for you. You are now looking the questions from this chapter. If you want many more such videos with question and answer from the other topics of different subjects from different classes, then you may subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get notified for all the upcoming videos. Let us start. Question 1. What did the woodcutter used to do every day? Answer. The woodcutter used to go to the forest every day morning to cut wood and return back to the city in the evening to sell the wood. Question 2. Why was the woodcutter blowing on his hand? Answer. In that morning the woodcutter went to deep forest to cut wood. It was a very cold winter morning. His fingers were becoming numb and so he could not hold the axe properly in his hands, so he was blowing hard on his hands to warm them. Question 3. Who was watching the woodcutter? Answer. Mia Balestier was watching the woodcutter. Question 4. Why do we feel the air from our mouth warm near and cold at some distance from our mouth? Answer. When we keep our hand close to the mouth, the air falls directly on our hand. The air coming from our mouth is little warm and we can feel the warmth then. But when we keep our hand far away from our mouth and try to blow from mouth on it, then a lot of surrounding air mixes up with it and as a result it becomes cold.
Question 5. How many different ways did the woodcutter use his blowing? Answer. The woodcutter used his blowing thrice for 3 different purposes. Firstly, he used his blowing to warm his hands which were numbed by severe cold in a winter morning. Secondly, when he was trying to lit a fire using some damp wood to cook his lunch, then he used his blowing on the fire to burn the woods well. Lastly, when he took out a very hot potato from the hadi to eat, then he used his blowing on the hot potato to cool it down.
Question 6. What did the woodcutter do for his lunch? Answer. In the afternoon when the woodcutter began to think of his lunch, he picked 2 stones and made a chulha. Then he collected some wood. Then he lit the fire on the wood and put a small hadi on the chulha. There were some potatoes to boil in the hadi. The woodcutter then started to blow on the fire to help the woods to burn well. Question 7. Why did Mia Balestier start going backward? Answer. Mia Balestier noticed the woodcutter to use his blowing for warming hands in the morning. Again he noticed the woodcutter to use his blowing for lighting fire on the wood in the afternoon. Again he noticed the woodcutter to use his blowing to cool down a hot potato. By seeing all of these, he thought that blowing hot and also blowing cold with the same breath was not possible for any common human being. He guessed that the woodcutter must be a ghost or a jinn. This made him trembling with fear and he started going backward. Question 8. Who is the writer of the story, Blow Hot, Blow Cold? Answer. Zakir Hussain is the writer of the story, Blow Hot, Blow Cold.
This is the end of this video. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel and share it. Thank you for watching.